Welcome to part two of our Victorian road trip. We've reached the halfway point, and it was good to have a few days in the same spot to just stop and relax. We stayed at the Discovery Park's Melbourne Caravan Park. It had all the amenities you expect from these kinds of places, and the sites are big. We decided for this stay we would treat ourselves to an ensuite site for a little extra ease and luxury. Day two, we headed into Melbourne City to show the kids around a bit. After some terrible navigation and ideas by the husband, we finally made it to St Kilda. We jumped on the tram to head into the city and have a look around. This turned into a bigger mission than we expected, trying to figure out the payment system and then which tram to get on, what station to change trams at. I may have turned into a bit of a cranky troll, but we figured it out and made our way towards the city. We jumped off the tram at the Yarra River and took a stroll, taking in some of Melbourne's sights in the sunshine before heading back and chilling out. Today is my birthday, and I was so lucky to get to spend it with my family, not only on an amazing holiday, but I was also able to organise a dinner with two of my cousins that I don't get to see enough of. What a great way to spend my 20-something birthday! As we head out of Melbourne, we go east and head towards Wilsons Promontory, the southernmost point of the Australian mainland. We hit Squeaky Beach, Tidal River, and it was stunning. We dipped our toes in the water. It was so chilly, but the area was spectacular. And after finishing up there, we head towards tonight's stop, which is Port Welshpool. Port Welshpool was a sleepy little town with not a lot happening, so we decided on some fish and chips from the local shop for dinner and a quiet night in watching a movie. The next day, we walked the Port Welshpool jetty. At just under a kilometre long, it was pretty spectacular. Along the way, we found so much information and heaps of historical facts about the wharf and what it was used for. There were cute little fishing huts along the end of the wharf, so the fishermen had protection from the elements, as well as the old slipway mechanical shed that featured plenty of information about the wharf's history. It was a great way to spend a couple of hours before making tracks to Lake's entrance. After a nice drive, some food shopping, and a big slippery slide on the way, we set up at Lake's Entrance, NRMA Eastern Beach Holiday Park. The kids ran around like crazy exploring all the amenities and play equipment. There was a heated pool, pizza ovens for people to use, huge jumping pillow right at the back of our site, plus a full playground. This place had such a nice feel. Exploring day, and the weather wasn't the greatest. There was lots of wind and unfortunately a kid that was now starting to not feel 100%. But we made the most of it, taking in as many sights as possible that Lake's Entrance has to offer. After a couple of hours looking around, we found ourselves at the Footbridge Mini Golf and Lolly Shop. This place was incredible. The staff was so friendly, and the setup of the place was more than we could have imagined. Mazes and different courses your ball can take when you hit it really made it a super fun afternoon. Every hole was different and very imaginative. Of course, I won the Family Golf Challenge. That makes 2 in a row for me.
could have. I could have.
Chilling out on our final night, Kurt and I did consider extending our trip and staying another day, but ultimately we'd had a great holiday. With this being our first real multi-location long trip, it was a great learning experience for us all before our big trip later in the year. We didn't know how setting up and packing down each day would go, but we learned quickly that we can do it fast and fairly easily. We can't wait for the next trip and can't wait for heaps more adventures. We've now ticked off the southernmost point and we'll have 2 other points ticked off this year. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to date with our adventures.